Day 22 of the Lori-Vallow Daybell trial just finished up. It focused on what investigators found in Hawaii, and we heard more testimony from police. Vallow is, of course, the Eastern Idaho mom charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and grand theft in the deaths of her two kids, JJ and Tylee, and also her husband's late wife, Tammy. Our Shira Matsuzawa has been at the courthouse since the beginning of this trial. She joins us with a look at what happened today. Shira.
Yeah, you know, Justin, court ended today with testimony from Gilbert Police Officer Ryan Pillar. Now, we talked about being on the scene and investigating the attempted shooting at Brandon Boudreaux on October 2nd of 2019. Brandon is the ex-husband of Lori Vallow's niece, Melanie. That night, Brandon claimed he was shot at by someone who was driving a gray Jeep Wrangler with Texas plates. Today, Pillar testified about cell phone data that placed Melanie's uncle and Lori Vallow's brother, Alex Cox, in the area of Brandon's home the night of the shooting. During the investigation, Pillar says they learned a Jeep Wrangler with Texas plates was registered to Charles Vallow, Lori's then husband, but Tylee would drive that Jeep. Alex shot and killed Charles in what he claimed was self-defense 3 months before that attempted shooting at Brandon. Pillar testified there was no evidence that Tylee ever drove that Jeep after September of 2019, and he added they later collected evidence of gunshot residue in the Jeep. Pillar was also one of the investigators who talked with Lori's friend, Melanie Gibb, after Lori claimed JJ was with her during a welfare check in November of 2019. JJ was never with Melanie Gibb. Before Pillar's testimony, though, Kauai Police Detective Colin Nesbitt testified about executing a search warrant in Hawaii on January 26th of 2020. They searched the condo where Lori and Chad were staying, as well as their car. Police found roughly 14 or 15 copies of Charles Vallow's death certificate, copies of JJ and Tylee's birth certificates, and a bank or credit card belonging to Tylee. He said there was no evidence the kids were ever in Hawaii with Lori or Chad. But this morning, court began with questions about whether a secret recording from Ian Pawlowski would be allowed to play for the jury. He's the current husband of Vallow's niece, Melanie, and the defense says that recording was from December 12th or 13th, and it was a conversation Ian secretly recorded of Melanie talking with Lori and Chad Daybell. The defense wanted to play the recording. The prosecution did not. The judge ruled the recording would not play because it would constitute as hearsay, but if the witness contradicted the contents of the recording on cross-examination, that would open up another opportunity for it to be played. During cross-examination, Ian said he made 9 recordings for the FBI. He said Chad and Lori were always giving out blessings, and at the time that blessings seemed positive, but given the context, it now feels like manipulation. Today, the jury also heard from the Salmon School District payroll administrator. She says Chad visited her 2 days after Tammy died about the life insurance payout. She says she told him they had to wait for the death certificate, to which Chad replied he already ordered 8 of them. And Justin, today would have been Tammy Daybell's 53rd birthday.
All righty, Shira, thank you. Another very busy day in court. Appreciate that.